All right, everybody, it's the moment we all been waiting for. Joel Embiid himself spoke to the media today. He let us know what's been going on, what really happened in the Olympics, what's planning for his future, when we expect him to be back. He snapped on a reporter as well. We also got an update on what his actual injury is and why he has been out. Also, we got an update on Paul George and what that situation is, when we can expect him to be back as well. But we're going to get right into that. Here's the intro. What's going on, Cliffhangers? We are back with another video brought to you by 14th and Market Podcast Network. We are still on the road to 1K subscribers before the end of December. So before you continue on this video, make sure you hit that like button, you hit that subscribe button down below. If you like the content, there's plenty on the channel for you. Only takes 1 second and supports me. Love y'all for it. Also hit that bell notification down below so you can make sure you never miss a video and you can be a part of Noti Gang. You can be the first ones to comment, first ones to like, all that. Also, we can set a like video on the goals. A like goal on the video today. Let's see if we can get me to 100 likes. Been loving the support y'all been giving me on the channel. 100 likes, you will get a cookie or something. We're going to figure something out. I don't know. We're going to give y'all something. But let's get right into the video. So like I said, we heard from Joel Embiid today. He talked about basically what's been going on, why we have not seen him on the court yet, why we haven't heard from him, but we finally heard from him today. He talked about also the Olympics, his health. He snapped on a reporter as well. As far as snapping on a reporter, I'm going to play the clip right now because you guys need to see it for yourself, and I don't want to get anything wrong. But here it is.
I've done it. From what I can tell you, I've broken my face twice. I came back early with the risk of losing my vision. Had broken fingers. I still came back. So I'm not gonna sit here and be like, when I see people saying he doesn't want to play. I've been way too much. I've done way too much, for this city, and putting myself at risk, for people to be saying that. So I do think it's bullshit. Like that dude, he's not here, Marcus, whatever his name is. I've done way too much for this fucking city to be treated like this. So done way too fucking much. But like I said, I wish I was as lucky as other ones, but that doesn't mean that I'm not trying, and I'm not doing whatever it takes to be out there, which I'm gonna be here pretty soon.
All right, so that's pretty heavy words. I took from it as, so the quote kind of came out kind of weird. It kind of looks like he's going at some of the fans, when I'm pretty sure like 99% of that was directed at the reporter Mark Hayes for pretty much weaponizing his deceased brother and his son in an article, basically saying why he doesn't play games. It was a nasty article that should never been written. Marcus Hayes was not there. Of course, you heard it in the quote. You heard it in the quote in the video. Joel said it himself. But it was just a really nasty article. It should never been written. But the way it came out, I know I saw a lot of national pages picking up on it, like he was angry at the fans, which he probably is like a little bit frustrated, and that probably was directed towards some fans who are saying like he doesn't want to play. And I don't think the majority of Sixers fans are saying like he doesn't want to play. We all understand, but we are all frustrated. And he essentially shed light on what happened throughout the Olympics and why he has not played yet. We also got an update on his actual injury. So an update report came out from Shams, and I'm actually going to play that clip as well. So here it is.
But what is he actually up against right now from a health perspective, from what Perk's talking about, why he's not back yet?
Malika, Joel Embiid has been dealing with lingering effects from that February meniscus surgery that he had. And when he went through those workouts with the rest of the team during training camp in the Bahamas, I'm told when he got his routine checkup, they discovered some minor swelling in his left knee. And when you're Joel Embiid, he knows his body better than anyone else does. He's played through orbital fractures. He's played through an assortment of injuries throughout his NBA career, which is what he was alluding to today. He's dealt with a lot of frustration from these injuries. So when you notice and you pick up on that swelling in that knee, that's when you manage it. That's when you address it. That's when you take care of it. And I think that's what the last few weeks, the last few days, of course, has been about that caution and just managing that swelling in his knee. And so now when you look at it, Joel Embiid, as I've reported, he has participated in at least 3 5-on-5 scrimmages with the 76ers over the last week. But today's was more monumental than any of the other prior ones because this involved all of his teammates. And that is a big moment for Joel Embiid. He wants to be 100% game ready with that left knee before he takes the court. And he is almost there, but it has been a journey for him throughout training camp. And this discovery of that swelling in that knee was something that he dealt with, he managed, and he has taken care of.
So it's minor swelling in his knee is what we all thought. He was hurt. We understood it. Like, we all knew that this was the thing. The only problem was the Sixers never just came out and told us what was going on. But apparently that happened. Obviously, he came back too early in the playoffs. I've been saying this verbatim. He came back too early in the playoffs, played in the Olympics. Then when he came back, didn't have enough time to fully heal his knee up until the season, and he's waiting until he is 100%. Again, the Olympics, perfectly fine. So once in a lifetime opportunity. Most athletes don't even get a chance to participate in the Olympics. So I personally have no problem with him playing in the Olympics, but we cannot continue to act like Joel is blameless in this situation because Joel knew the risk that was going that came with playing in the Olympics. We all did. He might re-aggravate his knee. The risk of him re-aggravating his knee was always there, right? So it happened. Whatever, you have to face the backlash for that, okay? I'm just not going to let him get off scot-free saying, yeah, Joel, you played in the Olympics, once in a lifetime opportunity, like whatever. You still have an obligation to the Sixers and the Sixers fans to be able to be ready for the season and when the season opens. You played in the Olympics, again, perfectly fine with it. I'm pretty more sure 95% of Sixers fans are okay with it. They would have done the same thing. Lifelong, I mean, it's an opportunity where it's only like essentially a 2-week season. You're not putting that much stress on your body because you're playing with other superstars, LeBron James, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant. You're not putting that much stress on your body, and he barely played in the Olympics. And that's probably why we saw him play bad, because he wasn't fully healed. But the risk was him injuring his knee or re-injuring it or having some type of setback, and that's what happened. When he came back, the Sixers found minor swelling. So that's just what it is. You knew the risk. You decided to do it anyway. I'm not letting Joel Embiid off the hook for that. I'm sorry, but that's just what it is. Now, on the bright side, he is very committed to coming back fully healthy. This might be the first year we finally see Embiid or Joel Embiid at 100%, because if you think about it, each offseason he has had to take that time to rehab from his knee. And he's pretty much essentially come straight into the season. He's played every opener. He's come straight into the season, no matter what his health has looked like. Probably has come into the seasons, the past couple of seasons, at like 85%. The fact that we could probably get a 100% Joel Embiid, slim down, less weight, lost 25 to 30 pounds as reported, this might be the most dominant Joel that we could ever see. Now, I've been saying, y'all have heard me say it, they don't need that. But the fact that he is going to be 100%, he is going to be able to possibly move like he did when he was younger. And this may be the best he has ever felt in his career, because he is taking the steps now prior to coming back to make sure that his knee is fully healthy. And I'm cool with that. If he comes back 100%, we can finally see a fully ready Joel Embiid. And also the injury stuff, right? I know everybody's saying, yeah, just wrap him in bubble wrap until the playoffs. That's not going to happen. He needs to be in a rhythm. That's for anybody that has played sports. You can't just wake up and get 30 and go out there and be dominant, be an MVP at the highest level without some type of repetition, without some type of reps with his brand new team. I think it's like 11 new guys. So that is, I think my dog out there doing something crazy, but that is a thing as well. So that can't happen. But the injury stuff, right? He cannot go out there saying I'm playing to not get injured, because that's when you get injured. He has to go out there. He has to trust his knee. And that's what he's in the process of doing right now, trying to trust his knee, build it back up to where it's at a point where he's not even thinking about it anymore, because he can't go out there playing and saying, all right, I'm playing so I don't get hurt, because he won't be good. It won't work. And he's going to end up getting hurt again. And also, Joel's injuries in the past, 3 or 4 of them have been fluky, like breaking his face twice, Kuminga falling on his knee, the bubble guts with the Raptors. Like, At this point, I'm at the point where he has to play, but if Joel Embiid gets hurt, he's just going to get hurt. There's nothing that we can really stop. Like, these injuries are some very fluky injuries. That's just what it is, bro. And we just have to accept it. Also, we got an update on Paul George. He will travel with the team for their West Coast trip. He also will not play again. I think what they're trying to do is match up Joel Embiid and Paul George to debut together. Now, I'm on the negative side of this because I feel like Paul George is healthy, because he even said it today. The only thing holding him back is that he's trying to get his conditioning back. And I'm pretty much reading in between the lines of, all right, they're just trying to debut them together because they're basically on the same essential load management plan, which, like, the load management again, cool, whatever. But I feel like Paul George is healthy, and I feel like he should be playing. You don't need to debut them together. Nobody cares. You have to think about it this way. You have Maxey out there giving it his all without two of his running mates, two of the best players on the team. He's giving it his all, and the offense looks terrible. He's the only one out there with a pulse. They're losing games. They're 1-3 or 1-4 right now. I got to double check the record, but it's just not fair to Tyrese Maxey. If Paul George is healthy, he has to go out there. He has to help. And I think we can all look at the games and be like, if they had Paul George, they win 2 of those games, or they win at least 1 more of those games, because they have an extra all-star level player out there that can do some of the things that the Sixers are missing, like shot creation, play creating, initiating, playing some type of defense, rebounding, all things that Paul George does well. So if you incorporate him into the offense, you have to incorporate him early. He is also a new member of this team with 11 new players. He should be out there playing. I don't like that he's just saying, I got to get conditioned. You were conditioned because you were playing in the preseason. You missed now 2 weeks, which is making it worse because he came out and acted like then the bone bruise was nothing. There was actually a chance of him playing on opening night. So the fact that he's still not out there and they're trying to debut him with Joel Embiid, I just don't think that that's fair to Tyrese Maxey. And that's where my head is going. Also, quick note, Tyrese Maxey is tied with Nikola Jokic for the NBA scoring leader. And I love that. We leaving here with something, y'all. But those are the updates on Joel Embiid and Paul George, and also Tyrese Maxey. Again, if you like this video and you want to see more, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about the whole situation. It's crazy, but this is where we at, man. I'll holler at y'all.